In this tutorial, I'm going to review solving a system by elimination. So ideally, when you're solving a system by elimination, you want to eliminate a variable. So at first glance, looking at these two equations, this might not be obvious. So I'm going to rewrite them and line up my equal signs. So I have x squared plus 2x minus y equals 5, and 2x plus y equals 7. Now the way elimination works, and the way this one is designed for elimination, notice how I have a negative y and a positive y. If you add these two together, so it's like negative 1y plus 1y, they're going to eliminate because that's going to become 0. So this problem is ideally set up for elimination, so I'm going to just add these two equations together. So my x squared adds with nothing. 2x plus 2x is 4x. Negative y and y is 0. And 5 plus 7 is 12. So right now I have x squared plus 4x equals 12. If I'm going to solve this quadratic, I would like to get it set equal to 0 so then I can try and solve by factoring. So I'm subtract 12, subtract 12. So that gives us the equation x squared plus 4x minus 12 equals 0. Next, I'm going to try and factor this. So I'm looking for two numbers that when we multiply them together, we get negative 12. But when you add them together, you get positive 4. So those numbers, I'm going to get positive 6, so x plus 6 is one of my factors, and negative 2, so x minus 2 as my other factor. Once it's factored, I'm going to take each factor, set it equal to 0, and solve. So x plus 6 is equal to 0, x minus 2 is equal to 0. Solving each of these, you subtract 6, we get x equals negative 6. And over here, we get x equals 2. Now when you're solving a system, notice the original equation has both x's and y's. So we need to solve for both of them. So since I know x is negative 6 and x is 2, I need to take those values and plug them back into one of my original equations to solve for y. The second equation there in our system looks a little bit more simple. So I'm going to plug in and solve for y into that equation. So I'm going to plug my x's in to solve for y. So I need to do each of these individually. So over here I would have 2 times negative 6 plus y equals 7. So I have negative 12 plus y equals 7. Add 12, and you get y is 19. So we get x equals negative 6, y is 19. Do the same thing over here. 2 times 2, so y equals 7. So 4 plus y equals 7. Oops. Subtract the 4, get y equals 3. So x equals 2, y equals 3. So this is one solution, negative 6, 19. The other solution, 2, 3. And that is solving by elimination.